this is our evaluation for question 3. We're going to talk about our audience feedback. My name's Amy.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Bradley. I'm Elliot.
So first we're going to be talking about the positive comments that we got. The first audience feedback that we done a couple of months ago, we did when we had a rough edit of our music videos. It wasn't exactly completely finished. But the first things they sort of said was that it was creative and exciting, eye-catching and colours engaging, and we kind of did that. We stuck to like a scheme of kind of doing like dazzle and stuff like that on our like effects, so that we had it really, really bright and all the colours of the lights came out.
Yeah, because we had to really carefully consider the colours that we picked out when choosing the paint, because we needed to make sure that all the paint went well together and that it showed the genre of the video more clearly.
Yeah, so we had to make sure that the colours were like bright and vibrant, so like, as you said, it reflected the genre of our music video.
It stands out more.
Yeah, and we like corresponded that to the signs and signifiers theory of baths that he represented, saying that like it needs to, as soon as you see it, it needs to straight away represent the genre, and then also link to our digipack, which we did further later.
And like all of this is reflected in the fact that they said that the conceptual idea together was exciting and original.
Yeah.
Which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to make sure the video standed out and was like different to everything else that everyone else was doing.
Another thing that people said was that they really liked the green screen effects. I think that's because they're really visually appealing, and it goes back to the kind of conceptual element again. They really liked that.
It also further helped to like engage our audience, like as you said, make it entertaining for them.
Yeah, and like with Andrew Goodwin's theory, he said like the kind of lyrics and stuff need to link to the visual. So like when it said I'm in the Milky Way, we used like alien effects on our green screen, so that it sort of corresponded. So amplified the lyrics. So literally straight away they got exactly what it was meant to be saying. The next thing was just like they said that the whole video comes together really well. The effects are strong and fun, so it like did really seem like we made a really good impact right from the beginning, kind of thing.
Yeah.
From, like months ago when we haven't even finished the video.
Yeah. Because of the build-up of lots of fast-paced shots, that also helped build up the genre, because pop music videos are synonymous with lots of quick, fast-paced shots.
Yeah, that's what someone said on like the ending audience feedback. They sort of was like, I like all the fast-paced shots. I like how it goes so quickly, so I'm entertained the whole way through. Which is like straight back to the users like gratification theory, kind of like that we entertain our audience, we like keep them entertained and stuff like that. So it's really good.
We was really conscious of making sure to edit on the beat as well, just to keep it consistent.
No, so with all those things put together, so with the colour, with the transitions, with the use of paint, we tried. One of the fields said that they could tell that it was aimed at teenagers, which is obviously what our target audience was, and we wanted it to be obvious. So we used all the elements that you'd expect to see.
Yeah, we tried to stick to as many conventions, or a lot of conventions at least.
Yeah, of pop and like sort of teenage age, so it all did go together quite well.
Mm-hmm.
The negative comments, they back like 2 months ago, they sort of said that we had like some of the white background shots, like we didn't completely cover the whole shed in white paper at the start, so we had like a little bit of brown from the shed on the outside, but like as soon as we heard that, we was like, yeah, we know we need to reshoot and stuff. So we sort of reshot and like made sure the whole shed was like completely in white paper, so that it was completely different. So then when they next watched it, they said that the white paper was really good and stuff like that, and like they didn't really notice that it was like kind of all stuck together. They just thought it was one whole sheet, so it's really good. So it looked like an original like pure background.
Yeah, we had to get rid of quite a lot of shots with the. So you could see the brown, so.
And also developing on this, we also edited, like zoomed into the centre of the shots a bit more, so that if there was any cut around the outside, it wasn't visible anymore.
Another like negative point that we got was our 4-screen split screen, and quite a few people thought it was a bit overwhelming. So taking that feedback, we altered it a bit so it wasn't as.
Wasn't like 4 faces.
Yeah, it wasn't as in your face as it was.
Yeah, we
so
did.
We toned it down a bit.
We did, so that the second half of it, we swapped the eyes around as well, so that the eye that would be on the left side would be on the right or something like that.
Yeah,
so it's slightly different, so it's not as monotonous as well, so it's a bit more refreshing when you see it.
Yeah, because we wanted to keep to like the sort of 3 seconds straight away changing and stuff, like really fast paced shots. And with that, we sort of, I feel like it went on too long. So when, as soon as we changed it, it looked so much better.
We just added the change, so at the start the eyes were there and then they moved around, and
Yeah.
that's what the audience said, that was a good addition.
And that's alright. Another negative point was that back when they watched it 2 months ago, a lot of the green screen edges were really roughly cut out, so we had to go back into After Effects and change that just to soften around the edges, so it looked a bit cleaner.
Yeah, watching the tutorials that us as a group did, we kind of watched them and sort of did the After Effects, but we didn't think too much into it. And then when we saw it afterwards, when we watched it as our video and we actually edited it, we knew straight away that we needed to change it, didn't we?
Yeah.
So then we had to like soften it completely around the edges.
Yeah, the rough edit comments definitely aided us in the next 2 months of our
yeah.
the final editing bits. Definitely.
It helped us understand what we needed to change to make it as good as possible.
Yeah, without that we wouldn't have got to where the video was at the finished piece.
Yeah. Well, on the finished piece, the negative comments that we got was just like that there needs to be brighter shots in some places. So like instead of being it so sort of, I don't know, it like some of the shots were like a little tiny bit dark and we could have brightened them up a little bit. But I think because we was focusing on the whole thing, I think overall it looks quite bright. So and all the paint as well, it sort of distracts that, even if they were dark at the start and then they have paint, so it sort of just completely distracts them away anyway. So I think it worked.
Yeah, I think if I was to do another pop music video, I would make it even more
Yeah.
bright and stand out, like go well over the top, like a lot of pop music videos seem to do.
Yeah, we definitely spent a lot of time adjusting the colour correction and different lighting effects
To experiment a
in
lot.
Final Cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. But we're like, I don't know about you, but like I'm really happy with how the music
Yeah, I'm
video
really
looks in the
happy
end.
with it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm glad that we did the audience feedback back then. So then now, when we did the audience feedback when it was finished, it was like completely different, and it was so fresh, exciting, colourful, bright, everything that we wanted it to be.
Yeah, I think it was really good turnout.
The audience feedback definitely gave us that little edge that we needed to just make it like perfect, or a lot better than it was.
I think the general consensus at the end was really positive, so that showed all our hard work was definitely
Yeah, everyone
Paid
seemed
off.
to enjoy it.